Hey, we on the field with senior Antoine Baker. Antoine Baker, the window closed on you real fast, didn't it?
Yep.
Well, you're here with your parents and your dad's here. Your dad was a great ball player in his own right. But tell us what you're going to miss most about being here at Hawk.
Just playing football with my brothers, having fun.
Look, have a great career. See you next time. Maybe I'll get to talk to your kids. Congratulations.
Position of athlete. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA track and field team and the Future Farmers of America. His favorite memory is going to the third round in the playoffs. After graduation, he plans to...
Hey, we're down on the field here with senior Dre Dalen Lee, my favorite player. I wish I can get the time back that he came to practice where they wouldn't let him play. But tell us what you're going to miss, Dalen.
What I'm gonna miss about football?
Yes.
Just the environment. Really everything. Like the games on Friday, at the end of school to when we bed down and all that stuff. Just a lot of memories.
Hey, man. We're glad to have you at Hawk.
Yes,
Man, continue to work hard
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, man.
Son of Quan Blunt Edwards and Linnell Williams. He has been a member of the SHCCA football team for 2 years when he plays the positions of slot receiver and defensive back. His favorite memory is last year when the Hawks won Independence's senior night. His plans...
Hey, we're on the field here with Mr. Trey Scales. How you doing, Mr. Scales?
Doing good.
Well, that 4 years just passed fast, didn't it?
Yes, sir, it did.
Well, I want to congratulate you on your years here at the Hawks. Continue your endeavor. I want to say congratulations to your parents.
Yes, sir.
Send us some more like him.
I wish.
Hey, we're over here with Irvin Williams. How you doing, Mr. Williams?
Good.
Well, his first 4 years went fast. You just wait. Now, after you got out of high school, they're going to get a little faster. But tell us what you're going to miss most of here being a Hawk.
Well, I'm gonna miss everybody, man. I'm gonna miss some of them. I'm gonna miss a lot going on. I had going out to school and miss being here, basically.
Well, just remember this. When you step out those doors coming this spring, there's no looking back. Everything's for real.
That's right.
Good luck to you.
And father, Quincy Samuel.
Hey, we're on the field here with Mr. Chad Olivier, which is a football player's name, and my favorite player. Chaz, tell us what you're going to miss.
I miss playing with my teammates and just having fun with all of my brothers.
Thank you. Just remember, when you step out this door in spring, there's no looking back. Everything for real. I want to congratulate your parents for sending such a strong kid. Thank you all.
Being a member of 4-H as well as the SHCCA track and field team. His favorite memory is of scoring his first touchdown during a 7-on-7 tournament at ULM. His plans after high school are to either attend the college of his choice or enter the workforce. He is being escorted tonight by his mother, Kenyatta Rogers, and brother, Joshua Rogers. Field and cross country teams. His favorite memory is entering his first football game this season and catching his first pick. His plans at school are to attend the college of his choice, where he hopes to continue his athletic endeavors while majoring in engineering and continue making his mother proud. He is being escorted tonight by his father, Charles Cheney, his cousin, Brianna Cheney, as well as the spirit of his mother, Alicia Burton.
I'm just gonna miss having fun with all my teammates. I love them boys.
Well, I want to thank you for being a Hawk and not playing all your time in basketball, because you've been a great asset here for the football team. Congratulations.
He has been a member of the SHCCA football team for 4 years, where he plays the position of running back. Helena has big aspirations for his future. He plans to attend the college of his choice. His overarching goal is to one day play in the NFL. He is being escorted tonight by his parents, Dominique and Yushavia Hill.
Q Lander here. Q, I just heard you gave direction him to get out of the way. If you tell those blockers like that out there, we can get some more touchdowns. What do you think?
You right.
Well, tell us what you're going to miss most about being a Hawk, man.
I don't know, Smokey. Lost for words.
Lost the word. We want to congratulate you on your season that you had this far. Good luck when you leave school, man. Congratulations to you all.
Number 52, Lorenzo Robinson. Lorenzo is the son of Tamaya and Lorenzo Robinson Sr. He has been a member of the SHCCA football team for 5 years, where he plays the position of offensive and defensive linebacker. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA boys powerlifting team and serving as the 2022 Mr. St. Helena College and Career Academy. His favorite memory is his sophomore season's playoff run. His plans after high school are to attend the University of Louisiana in Lafayette and major in sports medicine. He is being escorted tonight by his parents, Tamaya and Lorenzo Robinson Sr.
Dude.
It's good, Mr. Smoke.
Just tell us how you feel right now.
It's a great feeling. Just living in the moment.
Tell us what you're going to miss most, dude.
The Friday Night Lights, playing under the light. That's it.
All right, man, I want to congratulate you on your season you had for the last 5 years. Good luck on your endeavor after football. Thank you all for sending us a good kid here. Thank you. What's up? Can I get a copy of your card?
Yeah, I gave it to
and the SHCCA's girls basketball, track and field, and powerlifting teams. Her favorite memories are of spending time with the squad freestyle rapping, cheering, and joking during camps, games, and practices. Her plans after high school are to attend either Northwestern State University or the University of Louisiana in Lafayette, in the hopes of one day becoming a dentist. She is being escorted tonight by her mother, Yasmin Giles, father, Rondell Burton, and her best friend, Keela Robbins. Brianna Carter. of Broderick Peters. She has been a member of the SHCCA cheerleading squad for 1 year. Her favorite memory is of bonding daily with her cheer sisters. Her plans after high school are to attend the HBCU of her choice, possibly Alcorn State University, and live happily. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Broderick Peters. Shakendra Kazi. Shakendra is the daughter of Valerie Foreman and Kenneth Kazi. She has been a member of the SHCCA cheerleading squad for 2 years. Her favorite memory is of cheer camp. Her plans after high school include attending the college of her choice to major in criminal justice. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Kenneth Kazi, mother, Valerie Foreman, godmother, Tronika Dion, and sister, Shanae Kazi. Adria Lee. Adria is the daughter of Alicia Thomas and Adrian Lee. She has been a member of the SHCCA cheerleading squad for 1 year. Her extracurricular activities include serving as the senior class president, as well as being a member of 4-H and Southeastern's Upward Bound program. Her favorite memory is of spending time with her cheer sisters. Her plans after high school are to attend Southern University, where she plans to major in forensic nursing. She is being escorted tonight by her mother, Alicia Thomas. Co-captain, LaDestiny Porter. LaDestiny is the daughter of LaTandra Porter and the late Johnny West. She has been a member of the SHCCA cheerleading squad for 4 years. Her favorite memories include cheering on Friday nights and looking back and seeing how much she's grown and achieved. Her plans after high school are to attend Alcorn State University, where she will major in psychology and continue making her mom and dad proud. She is being escorted tonight by her sister, Tatiana West. Tiana Self. Tiana is the daughter of Maisha Self. She has been a member of the SHCCA Girls Cheerleading Squad for 4 years. Her extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA Girls Basketball, Track and Field, and Powerlifting teams, as well as a member of the Talented Art Program. Her favorite memories include the pre-turn-up sessions before all the games. Her plans after high school are to join the Army and later pursue a career in athletic training. She is being escorted tonight by her mother, Maisha Self, cousin, Tamika Self, and sister, Wilnikia Self. Let's give another round of applause for all our senior cheerleaders. And now for our senior band members. Jakira Collier. Jakira is the daughter of Latasha and Josh Collier. She has been a member of the SACCA marching band for 4 years, where she serves as the flag team captain. Her extracurricular activities include being a member of the SACCA's track and field and digital media teams. Her favorite memories include the band trip to San Antonio and the annual flag Christmas party. Her plans after high school are to attend the college of her choice and major in kinesiology. She is being escorted tonight by her godfather, Dale Richardson. Eliza Hall. Eliza is the daughter of Sheila and James Hall. She has been a member of the SACCA marching band for 3 years, where she plays the bass drum. Her favorite memories include the band trip to Texas, playing at the Pelicans game, and homecoming. Plans after high school are to attend the college of her choice, where she will major in business administration with the hopes of becoming an entrepreneur. She's being escorted tonight by her father, James Hall, and her brother, James Hall. Jordan Garnett. Jordan is the son of Felicia Garnett. He has been a member of the SACCA band for 4 years, where he plays the snare drum. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the Talented Art Program. His favorite memory is winning first place at the Battle of the Bands. His plans after high school are to continue in band while attending the college of his choice. He is being escorted tonight by his mother, Felicia Garnett, and sister, Savannah Fisher. Tariana Lee. Tariana is the daughter of Linda and Philip Lee. She has been a member of the SACCA marching band for 1 year, where she is a dancer on the Hawkette dance team. Her favorite memory includes spending time with her Hawkette family. Her plans after graduation include joining the Army National Guard and attending Southern University. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, Linda and Philip Lee. Ariana Nichols. Ariana is the daughter of Donna and Leroy Nichols. She has been a member of the SACCA marching band for 3 years, where she serves as co-captain of the flag team. Her favorite memory is performing at her first football game as a flag girl. Her plans after graduation are to attend the college of her choice to become an LPN. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Leroy Nichols. Cassiel Porter. Cassiera is the daughter of Cassie Porter. She has been a member of the SACCA marching band for 4 years, where she plays the trombone. Her favorite memory is of playing in the stands at the games with her section and homecoming. Her plans after graduation are to become a cosmetologist and a real estate agent. She is being escorted tonight by her mother, Cassie Porter. Michaela Varese. Michaela is the daughter of Alexandra and Antonio Varese. She has been a member of the SHCCA Marching Band for 3 years, where she serves as the co-captain of the flag team. Her extracurricular activities include being a member of the yearbook committee. Her favorite memories include the end-of-the-year band trips and the flag team Christmas parties at Miss Buffy's. Her plans after high school are to attend the college of her choice and pursue her dream of becoming a veterinarian. She's being escorted tonight by her parents, Alexandra and Antonio Faris. Jeremy Williams Jr. Jeremy is the son of LaClara and Jeremy Williams Sr. He has been a member of the SHCCA Marching Band for 5 years, where he plays tenor drum and serves as the percussion section leader. His extracurricular activities include being a member of the SHCCA boys basketball team. His favorite memory include traveling with the band to San Antonio and performing at the NBA games. His plans after high school are to join the Air Force National Guard and attend the college of his choice. He's being escorted tonight by his parents, LaClara and Jeremy Williams Sr.
Rain, you got nothing to put on?
Let's give another round of applause for our senior band members.
That's the only thing I hate about this. You ain't got nothing to put on?
We would like to extend a special thank you to the families and coaches of our senior student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members. Thank you for your support to our learners as they pursue excellence both on and off the field. Thank you and good night. Let's go Hawks!
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Introducing the brand new app for St. Helena Parish School District on Android and iPhone. It's everything St. Helena Parish Schools in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the school's icon in the top right or swipe left to select a specific school. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the top left or swipe right to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings and select Turn on Notifications. The Events section shows a list of all events throughout the district. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. Live Feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on in the district right now, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline. Search St. Helena Parish Schools in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything St. Helena Parish Schools in your pocket. Introducing the brand new app for St. Helena Parish School District on Android and iPhone. It's everything St. Helena Parish Schools in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the school's icon in the top right or swipe left to select a specific school. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the top left or swipe right to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings and select Turn on Notifications. The Events section shows a list of all events throughout the district. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. Live Feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on in the district right now, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline. Search St. Helena Parish Schools in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything St. Helena Parish Schools in your pocket.
Hello, my name is Dr. Fagan Davis Jr. I'm a candidate for School Board District 2, St. Helena Parish. Please vote for me, number 61, on November 8th. Thank you.
Introducing the brand new app for St. Helena Parish School District on Android and iPhone. It's everything St. Helena Parish Schools in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the school's icon in the top.
At Greensbury Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
It's not about really what you're doing. You got to know why you're doing it. We have the makings of a great team, but you got to know why you're doing what you're doing. Everything we do, you have to know your why.
Side of me. Side of me. My daddy.
God will
provide for me.
Hands up.
Okay, we got it. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, we're good.
Camera down there? Over.
Yeah, I'm still down here. I was saying, yeah, I'm still down here.
Friday night here at the Hawks Nest Senior Night. Great night for our Hawks as we celebrate our seniors, football players, cheerleaders, and band members tonight here at St. Helena College and Career Academy.
For the Hawks, going to be number 7, Trey Scales, number 52, Renzo Robinson, 26, Kilando Hill, and number 19.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Comfort Plus Mechanical. Seniors tonight, captains, number 19, Jalen Chaney, number 26, Mr. Q Hill, Mr. 52, Lorenzo Robertson, and number 7, Trey Scales.
Everyone to stand for the invitation and sing the national anthem. Father God, we come at this hour just to say thank you. We ask you to look down on this event that these young men participate in, keep them all hurt and letting you. Give our sisters, the travelers, guys who have respected their home, the referees take care of them, let them have their sportsmanship, let the teams have their sportsmanship. This lesson of excellence on the Son of Jesus.
Twilight.
John Paul. Really? It's brought to you by Comfort Plus Mechanical AC and Heating. 12907 Burgess Avenue, Walker, Louisiana, 70785. Call Mr. Tyrese Muse at 225-571-9323. And we're just about ready to go, Coach. Last regular season game, and we're on the way. End-over-end kick coming down in the end zone. So the Hawks going to bring it out to the 25-yard line. Coach, what do you think about tonight's game?
Oh, I think the most important thing to start off, I would like to see the Hawks establish the run, see if we can establish the run early, jump on this team quick, and definitely leave out of here with a victory on our young men senior night here.
Well, they are still in position to win the conference championship.
Right.
With a little help from Independence tonight, and we take care of our business here. And if Independence can give us a little help, Coach Gordon can walk away with his first district championship, his first season here with the Hawks.
And I know Coach Gordon is super excited for this moment, super excited for this opportunity to leave his legacy and winning a district championship. For the Hawks, it would be his first, but I know he's super excited. We got to take care of the football first. Hand it off to Mr. Q Hill, and he's brought down in the backfield for a loss.
That was a little long getting that play started. It's kind of strung it out, and the Jaguars played it perfectly defensive-wise, strung him out to the sideline, and they was able to make the stop. Antoine Baker is in at quarterback tonight. You know, Darian Baker had a shoulder separation a week ago. He's going to be out for the remainder of the season. So let's see if this senior quarterback can lead us to a couple of games into the playoff. We got two receivers to both sides of the field, one back set. Snap is back. He's going to take a two-step drop. Those are out here to number 3, Harness, as he gives up a couple yards, try to make more, but it's going to be a pickup of about 6. Going to be back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe 1 or 2 yards short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Yes, he made a good play by catching the ball, but he reversed backwards instead of spinning to the outside and trying to get up the field. You always want to try to gain yards, not give away yards.
Same set, 2 receivers to both sides. Two-step drop. He looks, he's going to be flushed out of there. Now he throws it downfield. It's going to be complete at the first down yardage. Makes the same mistake. Had a first down, but gave it up. Let's see if they're going to give him the first down. It's right at the yard marker it need to be.
And I think they are moving the chains. So that is a Hawks first down.
That was complete in that to, I didn't get the number on that reception, but it's going to be a first down for the Hawks, and they're going to kick a timeout here. And we're going to take a timeout with them, pay some bills.
Oh, timeout.
Amite, Louisiana. Tell them you heard about the ad on Flying Ghost Production. And if you need any digital needs, you call Flying Ghost Production. As we play this first down from the 30-yard line. 2 receivers to both sides for the Hawks, 1 back set. Snaps back, going to hand off to, they're going to keep it, pull it, throws it out here to Singleton. He jukes one guy. It's going to be a foot race down the sideline. And they finally pushes him out of bounds at about the 41-yard line, Coach.
Good RPO there by the Hawks. Good decision making by Mr. Antoine Baker. He saw that the cornerback had his eyes in the backfield. He pulled it from the running back, and he was able to find his wide receiver on a quick stop.
The Hawks come out with the same set. Baker has Hill flanked to his left. Calls for the ball. Two-step drop. He gets flushed out of there, and he's going to be sacked in there by number 9 for the Jaguars. That's going to be Pierce Williams on the stop.
Came in on that edge on the left side.
It's going to lose about 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down, and let's call it 18, closer to 20. It's going to be second down. It's got a tight set in here for the Hawks. And they're going to run a sweep to the first side, and he just runs right into 2 Jaguars there. Number 16 led that charge. That's going to be Christian Meyer. It's going to be a third down and long for the Hawks. 3 receivers to the top of the field, 1 below us. Man in motion, going to be an empty set. Now they're going to throw a flag. It's called legal procedure against the
Long third down here for the Hawks. 3rd and 20.
snaps back, and they're going to be flushed out of there again, and he has nowhere to go, and they got Jaguars all over him.
Jaguars definitely bringing the pressure tonight against the Hawks offensive line. Back to kick deep for the Hawks is number 2, Antoine Baker.
Bad snap, going to be a good kick over the head of the return man. Roll down at the 46-yard line. So the Jaguars will poke John Paul to start from there. Let's see how their offense is going to work out here on his first series of down. The Hawks was able to get 1 first down, but bogged down after that. Had to kick it.
See if our defense can come out and bring that spark that we're looking. Let's see, we're making some adjustments at defensive end. You have number 5, Dylan Lee. Number 7, Trey Scales is inside the box also.
They come out with an offset, single receivers to both sides. Now they reset. 2 receivers to the top of the field. Pitches it to the tailback, number 17. That's going to be Rodriguez. He has nowhere to go.
Yes, that was tackled by Mr. Lee. Blowing the inside lineman's up and making a play for a 1-yard gain. Will be 2nd down and 9 for the Pope John Paul Jaguars.
Jaguars come in here with a 4-5 record, the same as the Hawks. Hawks got a better district record. They got a tight set with a wing back on the first side. Reimer, the quarterback, hands off to the back, and he runs into Miguel Bond in the A gap, and they pushed him back for no gain. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and long here for the Jaguars.
As they send 2 receivers to the top of the field, 2 backs set behind Reimer.
Hawks here need to watch out for play action.
Snaps back, and they're going to try to run it wide, and he had nowhere to go as they
brought down by number 7, Mr. Trey Scales.
Now, that's what you call setting the edge, because he came around that corner, and the defensive end was right there, turning right back into the Mr. Scales, and he laid the boom on him.
Yes, Mr. Scales did a good job of keeping his outside contained, not letting that running back get outside of him to force it back to his teammates, and after he did that, he was able to make the play. So good effort and play by that Hawks defense, doing a good 3 and out, forcing the Jaguars to punt.
Singleton is back deep, standing at his 12-yard line. The kicker standing at his 41. And that is a kick over the head, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. So the Hawks going to play 1st and 10 from that spot. Early here in the first quarter, no score. 5:47 to go. My name is James Smokey Leonard, along with the coach, Brandon Robinson. You're watching Hawks football at the Hawks Nest. Hawks and Pope John Paul Jaguars, as it's going to be the Hawks offense.
Second offensive possession here for our Hawks.
As they come out, send Chaz Olivier to the top of the numbers on the first side. You got Singleton flanked here to the near side. Baker calls for the ball. Snap is back. 3-step drop. They flushes him. He rolls to his right. Looks downfield. Going to get up past the first down marker. Still running. Get midfield stripes right at the 45-yard line. Hawks on a first down as they flushed him out of there, and he rolled to his right side. Saw the alley coach, and he moved the chain.
Yes, he saw that he could not find his wide receivers downfield open, but he said, I'll take it myself with my legs and get the first down. That put the Hawks in great field position. Ball is on the 46-yard line.
First down for the Hawks.
Hawks come out in a quad set, stack set.
This is a new formation for the Hawks. They got a stack on this first side here. Pretty much an empty set. You got 1 receiver to the top of the field. And they're going to throw a little screen over here to Orlando Hill, and he gets the... Almost broke out of that tackle. He tried to break it back to the inside. The guy had inside leverage on him. Should have broken to the outside. He'd probably still been running, Coach.
Yeah, not bad, but we still got about 3 yards on that play. As long as we're able to move the chains little by little and keep on getting first downs, I think it'll be all right. So that's going to bring us to 2nd and 7. Ball is on the 49-yard line.
1 receiver to the top of the field. Same set here. You got a quad stack over here below us with the 4 receivers. 1 to the top of the field. Pretty much an empty backfield. This time they're going to look downfield, and he's going to look, take his time, throws it. He comes back forward, and there should be a flag over there, but I see nothing. Because the defensive back was grabbing over there.
Yes, a lot of touching, a lot of tugging, but no call there by the referee. He's going to put the Hawks in 3rd down, 3rd and long here on their 2nd offensive possession with 4 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Single receivers to both sides. Well, I take that back. They got 2 here below us, 1 to the top. 3-step drop. He looks. No, he pulls it down. He looks. Now throws it. In. It's going to be complete.
Caught by number 1, Singleton.
And that's going to be a foot race, and Singleton's going to win every time.
And let's check to make sure no flags are on the play. Right now, I do not see any. So that's going to be a Hawks touchdown. Good improvising there by Mr. Antoine Baker, keeping the play alive and keeping his eyes downfield to find his wide receiver striking down the middle, Mr. DJ Singleton, for the touchdown.
And Mr. Singleton has earned a reputation. Once he catches it in open field, it's pretty much over with.
Yes, you're right about that one.
I believe he's the fastest guy with a football in his hand that I've seen here at the Hawks Nest. Scales prepare for the point after.
Kick is up. No good. The Hawks lead 6-0 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Once again, it is senior night here at the Hawks Nest for St. Helena. We'd like to congratulate our senior football players, our senior cheerleaders, and our senior band members. Tonight's game is sponsored by Comfort Plus Mechanical. Please say thank you. We appreciate you for sponsoring tonight's event, Comfort Plus. Please go out and support that amazing business.
As Willow prepare to kick it off. Ball's going to come down at the 19. It's going to be fumble there by the return man, and the Hawks could not cover it up. Number 5 was the return man for the visitors, Landon Guidry.
Second drive here for the Hawks defense. The Hawks forced the Pope John Paul Jaguars on a 3-and-out on their opening drive. Let's see what the Hawks defense can do.
Mayer still in that quarterback coach as he breaks the hull, send a receiver to the top of the numbers on the first side. You got a wing back to that side. You got an eye set behind Rammer. Snap is back, and he's going to run a little quarterback sneak, and he gets good yardage up to about the 30, Coach.
Like a QB trap right there.
Picked up about 7 yards on that carry. This time they break the huddle, send 2 receivers to the top of the field. Turn, pitches it to the back, or try to get to the first side, and he gets maybe 1 yard, Coach.
Gonna bring it 3rd and short here. Let's see if the Hawks can get off the field. Pope John Paul is definitely trying to establish the run here early in this game. Starting off this drive with 2 straight runs.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 yard. As the Jaguars break the huddle, send 2 receivers to the far side. Got an eye set behind Reimer. And he's just going to fall forward and
brought down by number 51, Donovan Burton.
And it don't look like he got that first down, Coach.
He did not. Good play there by Donovan Burton, able to notice exactly what the Jaguars wanted to do, and he was right where he needed to be.
And look like they're going to take a chance and go for it here. We're early, midway through the first quarter. The Hawks enjoying a early lead with 2:43 to go in the quarter, to be honest with you. And the Hawks, Jaguars going to take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them.
At Greensburg Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
Big fourth down here for the Hawks. See if we can get off the field.
4th and short, and we just gave him a first down, I thought, and no, they didn't call it, but he powers his way for a first down.
I hear some whistles late.
Well, it looked like somebody did throw a flag because he definitely jumped into the zone there.
He did, and sometimes that's what good coaches do. They try to bait you.
Well, no, they call procedure against the visitors. Yeah. So now they're going to have to punt it. Singleton back deep. Snap is back. Going to be a high snap. Good kick.
Good high kick. Good
And
catch
he
by
caught it
Mr.
over his head, and he's going to try to get the corner. He does, and it's going to be down the sideline. And he's going to tiptoe, cuts back inside, and going to run it down inside the 30. That young man is having an excellent season.
Great return there by Mr. DJ Singleton. Catching it over his shoulder, and then quick enough to get to the sideline.
But he did get a good block there to spring him down the sideline.
Yes. And a good thing I noticed, players wanted to try to do that crack back block, but they decided to not to because they would get a penalty for doing that.
Being in the way is just like blocking it.
You're right about that. So good job by our Hawks players by not taking a crazy penalty and a cheap shot on Pope John Paul.
Mr. Singleton, Darryl Singleton, most improved player on the team, in my opinion. And that's here you go again. This is he as he tried to get to the corner, and he slips out of that tackle. Fowler run into somebody that can bring him down, but the guy had him dead to right on the first side, and he ran right on out of that tackle.
Yes, so that's going to actually push the Hawks back a couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and long. Ball is on the 33-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Let's see if we get a little special play here. I saw Coach talking to 2 of his players. We got 2 of them in the slot here to the near side. One in the slot, one flanked by the numbers. He in motion to the far side. Faked it to him, and he's going to try to throw a slant in there to Hornets. Had him open, but just overthrew him a little bit. That was a great play call.
Great play call. Sometimes you got to take your shots to allow that secondary to see if you can catch them sleeping back there. I can definitely see the Hawks going back to that play again later in the game.
Well, let's see how the defense they playing it. If they playing with a 2 safety high, single safety in the middle. Let's see. They playing a cover. Two backs in the backfield for the Hawks. 2 receivers to the near side. Baker on a stop. Got flushed out again. Throws it in there to Scales. One-handed catch.
Breaks that tackle. He's keep on fighting. He keep on fighting.
Inside the 5-yard line. And Trey Scales, number 1, he did a super job to catch it. And then he ran over 4 or 5 guys.
That's all determination there. That's a will to get to the first down and more, and not just letting one person bring you down. All determination and effort for
First
Mr.
and goal
Skills.
from the 5-yard line, and the clock is still running.
The Hawks are inside the 5-yard line.
Snap is back and hand it to the up back, and he's going to waltz himself right in there.
Touchdown, Hawks.
Trey Scales, as he waltzed his way to the left side of the offensive line for a touchdown, and the Hawks jump up 12-0 with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Great 2 plays there by Mr. Trey Scales with the one-handed catch and fighting for yards. And then good vision on an inside run and bouncing it to the outside for the touchdown. Hawks are going for 2. Baker to drop back.
And if he'd have kept running, then he throws it over here, complete to his man.
And that's going to be no good on a 2-point conversion. But that is okay because the Hawks are leading 12-0 in the first quarter with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Back to kick deep for the Hawks is Mr. 24, Cameron Whelan with a high sky kick.
Good run back for the Pope John Paul Jaguars up to the 45-yard line.
Good tackle there by Mr. Miguel Bonds, number 17. Hawks defense coming out again. They forced 2 3-and-outs against the Jaguars, forcing the Jaguars to punt on both of their possessions. 1st and 10 ball is on the 45-yard line. Inside run. Looking at about a gain of 4 there for the Jaguars.
Should be the last play of the first quarter coming up. The Hawks leading 12-0 over Pope John Paul. They send their single receivers to the near side. I set, and that's the end of the first quarter. The Hawks enjoying a 12-0 lead over the Pope John Paul Jaguars.
Hello, my name is Dr. Fagan Davis Jr. I'm a candidate for School Board District 2, St. Helena Parish. Please vote for me, number 61, on November 8th. Thank you.
Start of the second quarter here at the Hawks Nest. Hawks are leading 12-0 against the Pope John Paul Jaguars. Second and 6 for Pope John Paul. Got a man in motion. And he is stuffed in the backfield quick by number 51, Donovan Burton. That's Mr. Burton's second time in the backfield, forcing the Jaguars to bag up a little. 3rd and long here. Ball is on the 47-yard line. Key 3rd down here for the Hawks. That's going to be a false start against the Jaguars, which is going to push them back to 3rd and 14. You would like to think that is a very passing situation for the Jaguars. They still come out in a heavy set with 1 wide receiver. 2 men in motion to the right. And they start with an inside toss, and it is fumbled and picked up and recovered by number 5, senior Dalen Lee. Great defensive possession there by the Hawks, forcing another 3 and out, which put the Hawks in great field position, taking over. Option play. It's the 7th. Trey Scales gets on the outside for a good run there of 9 yards. Second and short here. At quarterback, number 2, Antoine Baker to his left, Mr. Q Hill, and deep back is number 7, Trey Scales. Inside zone, run by Mr. Q Hill, which is going to push the Hawks to 1st down. The Hawks are doing a great job establishing that run early on this drive. We got trips formation to the left, 1 single receiver to the sideline. Mr. Baker rolls out. Caught by number 3, Dravian Harness, making the first guy miss, and he's brought down inside the 20, but a flag is on the play. Holding penalty against the Hawks, which is going to push them back.
9:32 in the second quarter. St. Helena 12, Boat Jump Ball, nothing. Just a smoking inning for the original. Well, the Hawks are playing way behind the chain. It's going to be 1st down and look like it's 35, Coach. Got to get all the way down to the 20-yard line for the first. 3-step drop with Baker. He looks downfield, fakes it, gets out of one, looks still downfield, got a man wide open.
And drop.
Dropped the ball. He
by
got
number 3, Dravian Harness.
Harness went up to catch it, but I believe if he'd have kept running, stayed on the ground, it would have been a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, he kind of misjudged in the air. Maybe the lights got in his eye a little bit, but lived to go to another down. But good play there by Mr. Baker by keeping the play alive, keeping his eyes downfield. I know Mr. Harness would definitely make up for that drop there.
Had a long touchdown a couple weeks ago against St. Thomas Aquinas. This time they got him flanked on the numbers on the first side. You got 2 on the numbers below us here. 3 in the slot. And they're going to fake it and run it with the quarterback sneak. He comes back outside with it. Gets run out of bounds at about the 41, 42-yard line. So that's going to bring up 3rd down, Coach. And still long. I wouldn't say manageable, but it's a long way to go.
3rd and 20, 21.
That's just like having 1st and goal from the 30. 2 receivers to the top of the field. 3 receivers to the top of the field. 2 below us. Baker's in the backfield all alone. Throws a little pitch out here to Singleton. Singleton runs to the 40. Gets the 50, 30. As he runs inside. Now, this is manageable right now, Coach, if they want to go for it.
I think you definitely have to go for it here on 4th down. We don't have a great kicking team right now, but definitely 4th and manageable. Mr. Singleton definitely see him lowering that shoulder as he's getting ready to get brought down, bringing the physicalness that you would like to see a wide receiver bring.
4th down, and let's call it 7. 1 back set, 3 receivers down here below us, 2 below us, 2 at the top. Baker calls for the ball, gonna get good pressure. They're gonna roll him out here. He gets out of 1 tackle, looks downfield, got a man.
Had 2 men.
Had 2 men, and the first one tried to get in front of the ball and knocked it away from the second guy. So that was Singleton diving at the ball, and it hit his hand and knocked it away from number 12. So they're gonna take over on downs at the, just call it the 30, 28-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. 8:04 to go here in the second quarter. The Hawks 12, the Jaguars nothing. Jaguars break the huddle, send 2 receivers to the top of the field. 2 back set. They're going to turn, hand the ball off to the back. He steps into the hole and ran into a bunch of gray jerseys right there, Coach.
Yes, the first one to make that play was number 28, sophomore Jarvis Brister, coming in quick.
Along with number 5, Dalen Lee. Is it on that stop?
Be 2nd and short. Pope John Paul's taking a playbook for a little bit of Les Miles with that toss halfback dive right there that Leonard Fournette used to be very successful.
Tight set, except they got 1 receiver to the first side. They're sitting in that wishbone, and they're going to have people moving all over. They ain't going to throw a screen right in the middle, look like, and Hawk was in position to take that from him.
Yeah, it's good pressure by the Hawks. Number 9, sophomore Willie Martin in on the pressure in the face of the quarterback.
Gus Piazza was the intended receiver.
I'm pretty sure that was Pope John Paul's first pass of tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it was. 3rd down and 9. They break the huddle with a tight set. Once again, let's see if they're going to try to trick you into a running. No, they're going to throw the halfback pass, and he got it at the 41 and pushed out of bounds by Singleton. Well, you know, that was a good play call for the Pope John Paul on that play, but I'm a firm believer when you start going to the trick plays, you don't run out of everything else.
Yes, yes. You know, you got to know when to use your trick plays. Pope John Paul probably feel like they needed something to spark their offense, so they threw that out there, and they was able to catch the Hawks off guard with that halfback pass.
They got the ball on the Hawks 49-yard line. Same set for the Cowboys, they send man back in motion. They're going to run it off the tackle on the far side and run right into a host of Hawks. Lorenzo Robinson in there on the charge.
Jaguars get a little positivity on that play. Definitely makes it manageable with 2nd and 5. Ball is on a 45-yard line.
6 minutes and 44 seconds. Scrally on the 45 as they come up. Send one receiver to the near side. Wing back on the far side. I set, man in motion back this way. Hand off to a back right up the A gap. Got good yardage in there. Runs in there for about 5 yards, maybe 4, Coach.
Brought down by number 4, Marquise Dunn, and number 9, sophomore Willie Martin on the play.
Gonna be 3rd and short. Ball is at the 39, need to get to the 41. Well, it's right at the 40. Need to get to the 41. Tight set for the Jaguars. Turn the quarterback wheels right in there for the short gain, but it's enough for a first down. As Meyer faked the handoff to the back and just twirl right inside on the keeper. Pick up a first down for Pope John Paul with 5 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in the half. The Hawks 12, the Jaguars nothing. You're watching Ghost Sports TV. Hawks football. My name is James Smoker Leonard, along with the coach, Brandon Robinson. As Pope John Paul breaks the huddle, send one receiver on the numbers. Man in motion back that way. I set, turn hand off to number 5 off the tackle. Runs right into a couple of Hawks, led in there by Scales, I'm sorry. Pickup of about 2 on that play.
Long drive here for the Jaguars. Hawks defense been on the field for over 4 minutes now. Definitely would like to see our Hawks get off the field and hopefully no fatigue set in.
Alan Reimer, junior quarterback, that's going all the way for Pope John Paul. This time he hands it off to the back.
He blew up in the backfield again by number 5, Daylon Lee.
Lee almost got that handoff.
He did.
That's the young man I wish the best from. The state kept him ineligible for 5-6 ball games.
Yes.
But for the superintendent calling Mr. Bodine, he probably would have never played.
You're right. And sometimes you need that. You can't just wait for them to make their decision. You kind of got to press the issue from time to time. But good to see Mr. Lee getting to enjoy his senior year and getting some action on his football field.
3rd down and 9. Tight set. They're going to pass it. They're going to drop back, and they flush him out of there, and he's going to be hit hard in there as he was pulling one tackle, and they're going to throw a flag in there, and it's probably going to be for targeting or hitting a defensive player. Let's see what they're going to call.
Mr. Lee definitely brought the pressure by allowing the quarterback to maybe scramble up, and then Mr. Jarvis Bristol did a good job of wrapping up and holding on to his teammates, was able to get there.
Personal foul, targeting against the defense.
Is that going to be somebody getting disqualified?
I don't know. I don't see nobody coming to the sideline. I see all our heavy hitters are still out there. I see Scales on the field. And I don't think there's anybody on the defense hit hard as he does. So they're going to end up first down for the Jaguars inside the red zone at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're going to call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. Hawks 12, the Jaguars nothing.
is just a wonderful thing for the town of Greensboro.
Yeah, they love to run the ball and like to do those little quick hit passes.
Just play your game and be the best that you could be.
As we first down and 10 from the 17 for the Jaguars. Man in motion, turn hand off to number 5 as he maybe picked up a yard. A host of Hawks in there. Pitch to number 17, going to be another throwing pass, and he picked it off in the end zone by the Hawks.
Great play there by the Hawks defense. Singleton on the Wildcat coming this way, and he is thrown out of bounds at about the 25. That said Singleton, that was Baker on the carry. 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Hawks are leading the Pope John Paul Jaguars 12-0. We want to say thank you to everyone that's watching on YouTube and Facebook of Flying Ghost Production here at St. Helena College and Career Academy, Hawks Nest football team. Great senior night happening here at St. Helena.
You got two backs in the backfield with Baker, two receivers to the near side, and throws it out here to Olivier. It's going to be caught at about the 29, Coach.
Going to bring it to third and short.
2 minutes and 28 seconds. Third and less than a yard. Wherever we be next week, Coach, we know we'll be playing. We just don't know where. If it was tonight, we'll probably be in South Plaquemine.
Mm-hmm.
It could very well end up going to Gina. So we'll find out Sunday at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Snap back to Baker. Baker's going to keep it all the way. He gets first
a big
down.
Gap. And that is going to be a Hawks first down.
As he continued to run it off the left side of that offensive line. And let's see, they're walking back this way. What was there a flag on the play?
It looks like a flag on the play.
Holding call
against the Hawks, which is going to push us back to a third and long. Replaying that down.
1:56 to go in the quarter. We're at the
Our
Hawks.
amazing band is getting ready to prepare for their halftime show, led by Mr. Chesterton Fry and Assistant Director Brandon Dorsey. They do a great job with the St. Helena Marching Band here at St. Helena. Definitely one of the best bands in the state.
The ball is at the 20-yard line. The Hawks are 80 yards away from touchdown with less than 2 minutes. Baker got flushed, flips it out to Scales. Scales is going to be in a foot race down the sideline. And look.
You are not catching them. You're not catching them. And let's see. No flags on the play. No flags on the play. That's going to be a touchdown. Hawks. Great play there by Mr. A.J. Baker, senior quarterback. noticing that the defensive end would not let him out of the pocket. So he say, okay, you're not going to let me out. I'm just going to give it to my favorite person, Mr. Trey Scales, and let him do the rest. That's going to put the Hawks up 18-0 with 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Hawks are going for 2. Double set here for the Hawks. Mr. Scales is a running back to drop back. And 2-point conversion is good.
Chaz Olivier.
Mr. Chaz, he bobbled it the first time, but he kept his eyes on the ball and secured it for that 2-point conversion.
If it keep raining like this, you want to just cut the second camera until it let up? Oh. Yeah, I heard that, yeah. Yeah, you must have spoke when I was speaking. That's exactly what I said. If you wanted to break down the second camera. Okay.
Two receivers to the far side. Ramos fumbles it, and Hawks falls on it, so the Hawks get a break right here at the 25 with 22 seconds left to play. Let's see how they handle it. Let's see. It's going to be Hawks ball. No, it's going to be Jaguars going to retain the ball. They're going to run and start the clock. 17-16. Look like the Pope John Paul going to let it run out. We're under 10 seconds. Hear the whistle blowing. Clock is stopped at 7 seconds. I don't know what that's about. I can understand it if we had the ball, but we don't have the ball, and I don't know if we call the timeout, but let's see. As Pope John Paul come back out for this last play of the first half. Flanker receiver out here on the numbers. Wing back on this side. Gonna pitch it to the back. He cuts back inside, runs into a tackle, and that's gonna call it for the first half. No, we got 1 second left, so we got one more play. It's going to be a fourth down, so the Jaguars are going to have to punt it out of here. And that's it. They're going to let the clock run out. And we're at halftime. The Hawks enjoying a big lead over the Jaguars of Pope John Paul. The Hawks 20, Pope John Paul 0. Here you go, guy.
Thank you, sir. Can you do it right there? You need to be in.
He going in the middle section.
You go, man. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. How's the, is it still raining?
Got my high school diploma from the Army. Yeah. Graduated in 73. Yeah, I was a senior then. Okay. Yeah, she a little older than you. Yeah. She right along with Prophet Leon. Yeah, Prophet Leon. Yeah. How old Melvin? You know Melvin dead. Yeah, I know. year he was 69. 69.
He was 1 year older than Cam.
Okay. Yeah, man, I dropped out. I got tired of them white folks. I'm serious, man. Kirkfield, Charles, Kirkfield, and JG. There wasn't that many there. You know, I got tired of them people putting the pedal to my behind. He whooping on me.
That's what they ass need today.
You know,
that's what these kids need now.
Yeah. They ran out of food. They ran out of food. Yeah. They ain't got nothing. That's what they told me. No hot dogs, no.
St. Helena, Hawk Nation, give it up for the SOE Standard of Excellence Marching Band. Let's give it up for the St. Helena flag team as they grace you with precision and motion as the band plays Jump Start. Our flag team was something, and now the Hawkettes will take it even higher as they dazzle and amaze you with fabulous precision as they dance to the tune of Fall in Love. band, let's show them a little something more. Be entertained as the band dances to the song, Home by Bruno Mars.
Hello, my name is Dr. Fagan Davis Jr. I'm a candidate for School Board District 2, St. Helena Parish. Please vote for me, number 61 on November 8th. Thank you.
Hey y'all, my name is Keisha Davis and I'm a filmmaker from Louisiana and I'm here to talk to you about my newest film, Murder. In 1960s rural Louisiana, a young black woman has only the afternoon to prepare a perfect meal, but she is thrown off track by a supernatural interruption. I've always been really fascinated by the women on my mother's side of the family, specifically because I felt like they never got the opportunity to maybe do the things that they desired. They were so had to take care of their family. They were alive in a time where women didn't have as many freedoms as we do now, and I feel like I'm so free today, and so for that, I just want to honor them. Amelia is the stubborn 19-year-old black woman living in the 60s, and she's seeing all these movements, and she wants to be a part of it. Amelia is preparing a roux, which is a very common Louisiana base, I guess, for dishes, which is just half flour, half fat, which is typically butter, and stir that bad boy until it's brown enough. She's in those roux. She's trying to prepare to leave to go join the Black Women's Celebration, and she gets interrupted. Amelia has to make a choice. Does she stay at home and take care of the family like all the other women before her have, or does she do something totally different that's really scary, that may not work, and that she has no blueprint for? You will be a little uncomfortable in this film because some strange things will be happening, but you will also feel a little bit of a bittersweetness. We have a beautiful location that is called the Los Isleños Museum Complex, which is this great property that preserves historical homes. So we have 100-year-old homes that kind of show you what people in Louisiana lived like 100 years ago. I am deeply inspired by all the Black female directors that have come before me. Specifically, 2 films that come to mind are Eve's Bayou and then Daughters of the Devil.
At Greensburg Family Pharmacy, we discount everything except service. We aim to be a pharmacy that values each customer and provide a personalized service that is missing at large chain pharmacies. Beyond filling prescriptions, we sell over-the-counter medications, including herbals and vitamins. If there's something you need that we don't have, we can usually have it for you the next day. Come by and see us.
The Hawks are going to start this drive off on the defensive side of the ball to start the second half. Hawks have been doing a great job containing the Pope John Paul Jaguars in a run game. They only allow 1 pass in the first half. Tight formation here by the Jaguars. They go a QB trap, which gains them about 9 yards there on that. Gonna bring it to second and short here. Ball is on a 41-yard line. Inside handoff, swarm tackling by the Hawks. Brought down by number 28, Jarvis Brister, and 52, Deuce Robertson. That's going to give the Jaguars a first down to start this second half.
Well, the quarterback came out with 2 good runs right up the A-gap to muster that first down. We had 10 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I said as he give it to the tailback, he runs into Lee, and Lee pushes him into Miguel Bond, and Miguel Bond pushes him to the ground. So it's going to bring up a second down, and they're going to give him 1 on that play, Coach.
Good penetration there by Mr. Lee, like you were saying.
As they break the huddle, going to be a tight set once again. High set, 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to try to run it on the Hawks right now, and they give it to the second man through, and he gets up close to the 44-yard line, maybe the 45. Should be a first down, and it is.
That's definitely a first down.
As the Jaguars come out running the ball.
The more that they run the ball, the more that clock keeps ticking. At some point, they're going to have to pass if they don't be successful running the ball.
They down 3 scores, and you can't get it running the ball. Reimer has 3 men in the backfield with him, no wideouts. And he's going to push himself forward.
For a QB.
For a QB, right up the A gap, and he's going to pick up maybe 3. They're going to give him 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Hawks 20. Pope John Paul nothing. Got a score from Independence. North Lake Christian 25. Independence 6. Second quarter. Should be halftime now.
Yeah, hopefully the Independence Tigers can help us out and fight back in the second half to help us win the district championship.
They pitch it to the second man through. He gets it to the 40 of the Hawks. They have a mile drive going. The ball is at the 40. Need to get down to the 35. Right short of the 35 for the first down. Reimer came out with 3 backs in the backfield with him and then run it every play since the quarter started. Still in a tight set with the 3 backs in an eye. They turn, hand it to the third guy, Drew, and he gets down close to the first down, pulled down by a host of Hawks.
Number 5, Dalen Lee. That's going to bring it 4th down. 4th and 3. Ball is on a 43-yard line.
I see what Mr. Donovan Burton's going to do. He's been great at these plays right here and these type of downs.
Well, you definitely want to make sure you don't want to jump off sides here. So make sure we're watching the ball.
The Hawks have got, and they call timeout, the Jaguars. So we're going to take a break right here with them. The Hawks 20, the Jaguars nothing but 7:55 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break right here.
Hey y'all, my name is Keisha.
It's going to be a 4th down and short as the Jaguars breaks the huddle. Tight set, 3 backs behind Reimer.
And they force the Hawks to jump again.
Yep, jump right on in the zone.
That is the second time that the Hawks have had the Pope John Paul Jaguars 4th and short, and we jump, giving them the first down.
Now they have the ball on the 33-yard line of the Hawks. Going in. 7:55 to go, third quarter. Hawks 20, Jaguars nothing. As Reimer comes back in with the play from the sideline. Breaks the huddle. Same set, 3 backs in the backfield. I set. Reimer calls for the ball, hands it off to He keeps it on a reverse pivot. gets forward for about maybe 2-3 yards. Let's give him 2. The ball is at the 31.
Good to see Mr. Marquise Dunn going in and making tackles. Typically, he's outside wide at that cornerback position, but he's in the box making plays, getting a lot of tackles.
Well, the Hawks got about 9 in the box.
Against this heavy set that Pojum Paul is doing, you want to make sure you don't get caught sleeping with a pass.
And this time they give it to the third back through, and he runs into number 9, Willie Morton, along with
number 50.
Deuce Robinson.
Deuce Robertson. Mr. Lorenzo Robertson.
It's going to bring up third down and call it 7. Breaks the huddle with the same set. 7 yards to go when they're in the eye. Tight set, and they're going to run a quarterback sneaker.
Well,
and
he's still driving his feet. He's still
he got
driving.
the first yard. He's got the first down.
Good hard running there by the quarterback.
As he pushed it down inside the 15-yard line on a good-looking run on a quarterback sneak right down the gut with all the players in there. Everybody was in there.
That has been open all night for the Jaguars, and they have definitely made their adjustments in the second half by just going back to it.
Coach came out with a good game plan for the second half. Somebody calls a timeout. We had 6 minutes to go, so Coach, they've come out and kept the ball for 6 minutes on this drive.
Yes, and just pounding it right up the middle.
Forcing the Hawks to call a timeout. Next week, the Hawks will be going into the playoff. At this point, we don't know where we're going to be or who we're going to be playing, but we do know one thing, we'll be there.
Yes, super excited to see who we be facing Sunday. Coach Chris Gordon has made definitely an impact in his first year here at St. Helena by getting these young men to the playoffs and possibly a district championship if Independence can definitely help us out there.
Well, last time I checked, Independence was behind 19 points. As the Jaguars come out, play 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Let's see if the Hawks defense can stiffen here. This time they're going to send the receivers to both sides. See, open it up a little bit. Let's see if they're going to continue to run it. And they're going to be movement over there, and it's going to be charged to the offense. It's going to back them up 5 yards because it's going to be 1st and 15. They behind the chain and in red zone. The ball is at the 20-yard line. 1st and 15. Exactly 6 minutes to go in the quarter. We in the third as the Jaguars break the huddle. They come back to the tight set. Reimer called for the ball. He turns hand off to the last back through, and they made a big pile right there. Maybe got him 4 yards.
Definitely some hard running there by the Jaguars.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. Need to get it down to about the 6-yard line for the first down. The ball's sitting exactly at the 16-yard line. 5 minutes, 28 seconds to go, third quarter.
The Jaguars have had the ball almost this whole
They've had the whole third quarter from the kickoff to this point.
And you know, with that clock is ticking, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it as they try to run it right now. They're going to throw it this time, and He threw it in there. Chaz Olivier put the would-be receiver on the ground. Ball falls incomplete.
And we see why Pope John Paul don't want to pass the ball too much, because there's no success for him right now. The one time that they did pass, they got him on a halfback pass, and then the second time it was an interception in this territory.
It's going to bring up third down play as the Jaguars.
It's good to see number 55 in that lineup, Dontrell Porter at nose. He's been fighting some injuries this year, but it's good to see him out there this possession.
Third down, and they're going to give it a quarterback sneak, and finally pull him down at about the 10, so it's going to bring up fourth down, and let's call it about 7. Let's call it 6.
4th and 7.
Let's see if they're going to go for the field goal or touchdown. Let's see what they're going to do. I see the kicker look like he's stretching, but no, they need some points, so they're going to try to get 7 right here.
The secondary needs to make sure that we're not getting caught with our eyes in the backfield, and making sure our defensive line do not jump off sides on this key 4th down. A timeout by Pope John Paul.
4:25 to go. We're in the third quarter. St. Helena 20, Pope John Paul 0. Try to start play back. Key play for the Jaguars. They got a 4th down and 6 inside the red zone. Deepest penetration they had thus far tonight. They break the huddle. This time they're going to send 3 receivers to the wide side. You got an empty set. And he's going to roll, fakes it in there, going to roll, throws it in the back of the end zone, knocked away over there by Hornets, so it's going to fall incomplete. Got a flag down.
He had a man wide open in the back of the end zone. He just overthrew him a little bit.
They're going to call personal foul. Roughing the passer, look like. It's going to be 1st and goal after the penalty. Well, you see that player pick up the flag and give it to the referee.
Mm-hmm.
When I was playing ball in the 60s, you do that. That was another flag.
Don't touch the referee's flag.
I want to tell you, tonight is my 23rd anniversary for calling Hawks game. I started 23 years ago against the same team, Pope John Paul. I was doing your job at the time.
Well, you definitely put the work in. We're thankful to have you doing this for St. Helena. And with your years of expertise, St. Helena is definitely winning.
And this time they tried to push it, and the Hawks wouldn't let them be pushed this time. So it's going to be a no gain, going to bring up 2nd down and goal for the Jaguars.
Subbing into the game is number 51, Donovan Burton. Let's see if he can make a play for these Hawks on the defensive side of the ball and stop the Jaguars from pounding the ball.
If we give them another drive in the 4th quarter, the game will be over with.
And Pope John Paul is definitely not in a rush. They're definitely taking their time.
They're taking their time, but they got 3 now, but they don't reset the clock. And this time they're going fast, but they're going to call a flag. They're going to stop a play. It should have been a legal procedure called against the Polk John Paul, but instead they get a timeout. And we'll take a timeout right here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Fagan Davis Jr. I'm a candidate for School Board District 2, St. Helena Parish. Please vote for me, number 61, on November 8th. Thank you.
It's just a wonderful thing for the town of Greensboro.
Yeah, they love to run the ball and like to do those little quick hit passes. And we're back on this second down play from the goal. The ball is at the 5.5, maybe the 6-yard line. They send a receiver wide to the left. Reset the backs to the left side, and they're going to try to run it to the left, try to get to the outside, and they give him a touchdown.
Good effort there by the
Landon
running back.
Guidry, as he tried to bring it wide, he got outside the numbers, cut it back inside, got to the corner of the pylon for the touchdown.
We had a player that was in position, but he bounced off that tackle and kept on fighting and was able to get the football to the pylon for the touchdown. Polk John Paul is the kick, and the Hawks are leading 20-6 currently in the third quarter.
As Whitehouse try for the point after. Snaps back, kick is up in the left footer. It was offside charge to the Hawks. Let's see if they're going to change their mind and go for two. Whitehouse is still on the field, so evidently they're going to re-kick it. As they reset it, this time it'll be from the 1. In essence, it's going to be a 19-yard kick. Snap is back. High snap. Kick is in over in, right through the uprights, and it's good.
It is good.
So, with 3:17 to go in the third quarters, Polk John Paul finally gets on the board. It's Hawks 20, Polk John Paul 7.
Long drive there by the Polk John Paul Jaguars.
Sisterhood is trust. Sisterhood is love.
Sisterhood is the bond that was created on and off the court.
And we're back as number 24 live tees it up for the Jaguars. That's number 26, I'm sorry. Ufufo, however you pronounce his name, but his first name is Mikey.
Got to watch the onside kick here.
And they squib it down inside the 30, picked up there by Hawk. Try to get the outside, and he's pulled down by a helmet tackle. And I see a flag coming in. Number 12 on the stop for the Jaguars, Zachary Dusat. He's going to tack on some extra yards there for the penalty. Or did I see a penalty? I thought I saw a flag come in.
You did. It's going to definitely move the Hawks up a couple yards.
They'll start from their 42.
First opening drive here for the Hawks for the second half. Pojump Hall used a lot of minutes on their possession, which led to a touchdown. But the Hawks are definitely still winning this game 20-7.
They had the ball for 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Well, 8 minutes and 57 seconds, I should say, as the Hawks send the 2 receivers to the far side. 2 back set and a pistol. 1 receiver to the near side. Baker hands it off to Q Hill, and Q Hill runs hard up in there to about the 50. No, it wasn't Q Hill, that was Mr. Scales.
Mr. Trey Scales there.
As he rambled his way for 8 yards, going to bring up second down.
Good vision there by Mr. Scales. Being patient, letting the hole develop.
Once again, that's Scales. No, this time they keep it, finally give it to him as he pushes forward. Get maybe a half a yard. That kind of scares me when they ride it in there like that and try to pull it out and you got everybody standing around them.
Yeah. Pojump Hall had some great pressure there. 3 guys was in the backfield. But it was not a loss. We got some positive gains there, which is going to put us at 3rd and short.
2 minutes and 18 seconds. Hawks with their first possession of the second half.
Split backfield.
2 receivers to the far side. Now they come up tight. And they run the quarterback sneak, and that's going to be a first down. He tried to come out of the pack, and the Jaguars stand him up at the 45.
That's going to be a Hawks first down.
Antoine Baker on a carry. This time the Hawks got 2 receivers to the first side, 1 here, 2 back set. 1 flank to each side of the quarterback. They give it to Hill, fake it, throws it in there to Chaz Olivier, intercepted by 25. There's Tunglick on the return for the Jaguars, and it's going to be first down and 10 at the 49-yard line of the Hawks. That would have been a tough catch for Chaz Olivier, but it hit his hands.
It hit his hands. Mr. Baker put it right where it needs to be. Not something that you would like to see late in a game like this, turnovers. But let's see what our Hawks defense can do if they can make a stop and get us the ball back. Also has a penalty, which is going to push the Jaguars up even more in great field position.
Well, Jaguars are down 2 scores.
And it's starting to get some rainy weather here in the Hawks' Nest. It's probably one of the reasons why Mr. Chaz didn't catch that pass there. The ball probably was a little bit too slippery for him, but I know he'd make up for it, whether it's on the defensive side or we come back and make a key play.
Pitches to the back coming to this side
and blew up by number 5, Dalen Lee.
And guess who was there with him? Number 51, Burton, as they dropped them for a 5-6 yard loss on that play.
Well, Mr. Lee has definitely been watching his film this week because he has been in the backfield multiple times tonight. And he's so close from just catching the toss itself.
This time they give it to the up back, and he's knocked back by the Hawks. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 16 yards for the Jaguars. "17 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter as the Jaguars break the huddle. They need 16 yards for a first. Hand it off to the second back through, and he tries to get the corner.
Brought down by number 4, Marquise Dunn, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. The Hawks are leading the Pope John Paul Jaguars 20-7 here at the Hawks Nest.
And that was Rodriguez on the carry for the Jaguars. He picked up 3 yards, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 12 when we start the 4th quarter. We'll take a break right here.
Sisterhood, it's about tradition, about the culture, it's about holding your sister accountable. That's the sisterhood.
As we get ready to start this 4th quarter, the Jaguars has the ball at the Hawks 37 going in. They come out with a tight set with one receiver flanked to the wide side of the field. Reimer sends a man in motion back this way. They're going to fake it to him, and Donovan Burton was in there as soon as he turned and squared up to try to get it downfield. Donovan was right there.
And he's going to get a flag for just.
Yeah, but that, he tried to protect his quarterback on that play when he saw the Hawks defense right there putting that pressure on him. It already had him down hurt.
See what this is going to do. I don't know if this is going to get the Hawks. If it's going to be a turnover on downs, or will they actually go back to being a first down for the Jaguars? Because
it's going to be against the Hawks.
Well, against the Jaguars.
I mean, the Jaguars. That's right. We're going from right to left, huh? A lot of confusion on the field right now. Who ball is it? I see Singleton. I see all the offense on the field.
Waiting to see what the referees are talking about here. I saw the referee throw Pope John Paul their ball back.
$11 minutes and 49 seconds.
So it is going to be St. Helena offense on the field right now. And I guess that unsportsmanlike was against the Jaguars, which is going to put the Hawks at the 30-yard line in great field position.
All right, it's the Hawks. Look like they're going to send 2 receivers here to the near side, one to the top of the field. That's Chaz Olivier. He's on single coverage on that first side over there. You got single coverage over here on Singleton, look like.
At this point, we're fourth quarter. Let's run some clock and get out of here.
Well, let's swing past to Hill, and Hill, they stopped. And he finally got knocked down. But as a flag, I think that's a penalty against the Jaguars. May have been a face mask. Let's see if I'm correct on that. Holding against the Hawks. I was wrong. I was way off. I wasn't even in the same zone.
Holding against the Hawks. That's going to push the Hawks back
to 1st and 20.
I'd like to give a special shout out to the St. Helena cheerleading team. Our senior cheerleaders did a great job all 4 years of their career cheering for St. Helena. Miss Captain Alasia Burton, also one of my basketball players. Miss LaDestiny Porter is co-captain. Miss Tiana Self, a co-captain, one of my basketball players. Miss Adria Lee, Shakendria Causey, and Miss Brianna Carter. Those are our senior cheerleaders as we celebrate these young ladies on this senior night here at St. Helena College and Career Academy.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down, and that looks like 25. 2 receivers to the first side, 1 here below us. See if they can get it to Singleton over here, and they're going to drop back, and he's going to look at him. He got him.
He got out of it.
Got out of it.
Staying open. He's
still looking downfield, and he finally throws it out of bounds. No, he caught it over there.
He caught it.
He got down the sideline.
Mr. Chaz, he's still fighting.
Getting it down inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. I thought that was an incomplete or sacked on that first side, Coach.
And that's what I was saying. Mr. Chaz, he made the drop earlier that led to an interception, but I knew he'd make up for it. He made a great play there by fighting that defender off.
But I saw Mr. Singleton run a pattern that time. If he would have gone to Singleton, it would have been a touchdown, but he didn't have time to get over there and get himself set and throw it to him, but he was wide open from the get.
So this puts us at 3rd and 8. Ball is inside the 30-yard line.
Single receivers to both sides. Snap is back, and he's going to run this way with it. Throws it, crosses his body, complete in at the Scales.
On a catch.
At the 19-yard line. Is that a first down? Or?
And that is going to be a Hawks first down.
Inside the 20 as the Hawks try to add some more points to their total. On a misty, rainy night here in Greensburg, the weather's supposed to be a lot worse tomorrow.
Yeah, it's raining here, little drizzle here, but the fans are still here supporting our Hawks, and you would love to see that.
Hand it off to Q Hill inside the 15. They brought right down at the 15-yard line. The Hawks come out with 2 receivers to both sides. 1 back set, that's Q Hill. Q Hill emerged himself as a starting back late in the year. He's been in there ever since, and they give it to him. No, they fix it, give it to Scales on the outside. Scales stutter step and powers his way inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line.
Great blocking there by Mr. DJ Singleton to even allow Mr. Scales to get the yardage that he gained. That's what it takes by not being selfish and being a great teammate and doing the little things to help your team win.
10 minutes and 21 seconds, Coach, to go in the 4th quarter.
And the Hawks are in no rush right here as they're taking their time, letting that clock run.
And they got the Jaguars in the zone on a penalty. First down. Oh, well, it's going to be 1st and 5. Need to get to about the 1 yard line for the first. And they're set. Hand out. No, it's quarterback keeper as he slices himself right in there.
And that's going to be a touchdown by senior quarterback Antoine Baker. Flag is thrown in the backfield. Let's see what we got. If anything, I thought it was a late hit. And that's exactly what it is. It's Seth.
That's a 6-yard touchdown run by Antoine Baker, senior quarterback.
Hawks are currently leading the Pope John Hall Jaguars 26-7 here in the 4th quarter. The Hawks are going for 2.
As the Hawks come out, going for 2. Baker gets the ball, throws it out there for up in the air catch, and they try to get it to Levier. Levier could not pull it in. So the score, Hawks 26, the Jaguars 7.
CTM Sweet Shop, located at 313 Sidman Street in Greensburg, Louisiana. Feeling hungry after the game? Please stop by CTM Sweet Shop and get some good food by Mr. Martin. Phone number is 985-514-9958. CTM Sweet Shop. Great wings, burgers, po' boys, anything you want, you will get it.
While you're saying that, give a shout out to Mr. Morton.
Mr. Morton definitely knows me on a first name basis. I stop over there weekly at CTM Sweet Shop on my lunch and get his hot meals. They're delicious, and I definitely recommend anybody that's in Greensburg to stop by CTM Sweet Shop.
Willow prepares to kick it off to the Jaguars. The Hawks leading 26-7. And that's going to come down at the 10-yard line, and he's knocked down completely there by number 28.
Jarvis Brister, sophomore linebacker, flying in, making plays.
And this kid is not getting up. It must be in the cramp. And I talked to Jarvis down at halftime and was telling him how good he was doing. If he can get his head clear, he could be our next scale. He could be our next Trey Scales.
He has all the tools to be a great defensive player. It's just all about him wanting to do it consistently and making sure he put the work in.
That's Landon Guidry. Got up and walked to the sideline on his own accord. Jaguars going to play 1st and 10. The ball is at the 21, 22-yard line. Fourth quarter is a little long, like we're playing it for 20 minutes. The third quarter went by in 5 minutes.
Yes. Let's see if Pope John Paul keep on trying to establish the run.
They're coming out in the same type of sets, and they're going to pitch it to the wide side of the field, and the Hawks string it out. The guy finally turns the corner over there, get about a yard maybe. They give him a yard over there, Coach. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Alan Rammer, a junior quarterback for the Jaguars. They come up with the same set, 3 backs in the eye. Reimer gets the ball, goes straight ahead on the quarterback sneak.
And brought down by a gang of Hawks.
Let's give him 3 yards. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 6. 9 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. The Hawks 26, the Jaguars 7. Give me some Helena High School athletic scores.
Here's what I found.
3rd and 6 here for the Pope John Paul as they rush to the line of scrimmage. And they get back in the huddle to discuss their play. Good tackle there by Chaz coming in at his free safety spot, coming in making tackles along with number 17, Miguel Bonds, and number 8, Javian Williams. The rain is starting to come down a little bit harder here in the 4th quarter at the Hawks' Nest as the Jaguars hand it off to their running back. Tackled on the play by number 9, Willie Martin, and number 28, Jarvis Brister.
It's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking at some scores, Coach, we possibly got to go play South Plaquemine if everything remains the same, and South Plaquemine leading Jefferson Rise Charter 51-0.
South Plaque's down there by the bayou. That'll be a good little trip down, but I definitely see our Hawks competing at a high level. Doesn't matter who we go play against. And he is brought down in the backfield by number 7, Trey Scales, and number 5, Dalen Lee. We've been saying those names a lot tonight, and those guys are definitely setting the tone, getting a victory here on their senior night.
North Lake Christian 40, Independence 6. 3rd quarter score. It's going to be a 3rd down and 5, and they got to stop at your play.
Timeout for Pope John Paul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Jaguars. Gonna move them back on a major penalty there.
Yes, the Jaguars tried calling a timeout, and they forgot that they were already used. Third and 10 here for the Jaguars. As they back up the pass, they throw on it deep, but Mr. Chaz makes the interception.
Chaz Olivier caught it over his left shoulder as Reimer overthrew his intended receiver.
Great play there by Mr. Chaz. Reading the quarterback Eyes.
5 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the contest, and Hawks enjoying a 26-7 lead. Kind of remind you, stay tuned during the week as we'll find out who the Hawks playing and where we have to go. Stay tuned to the School Board District webpage. Check out Flying Ghost Production webpage, and you can find out where we're going and who we're going to be beating next week.
Yes. Good work here by our coaching staff, led by head coach Christopher Gordon, getting these Hawks to the playoffs in his first year as the Hawks head coach.
Came out of the gate looking pretty dim for them. After the 4 games, they turned it around, got on a winning streak, won 4 in a row. Lost a close nail-biter last week against the North Lake Christian. And here tonight, look like we're going to win a big one, and that's Q Hill, as he had patience, twist and turn, gets up to the 35-yard line. He ran with patience that time.
He did. He follows his blockers. You had two guards pulling around that edge, and he just let them lead the way. So great job and great vision.
It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Hand it to Q Hill once again. Takes his time. Got first down. Got on the sideline.
He got a burst.
Coming out. Got the 40. Got him a big chunk right there. About 21. As Q Hill continued to be the running back everybody thought he was going to be.
Yes, Mr. Q, once again being patient, letting his blockers move everybody out the way, and he's just following behind them.
3 minutes and 15 seconds, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. As the Hawks once again hand it off to Hill. He steps outside the numbers, run down the sideline, gets inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line, and Hill is running hard right now, trying to ice this game for the Hawks. Got it inside of 3 minutes.
And the clock is still running because he was tackled in bounds.
As I see the Pope John Paul standing around with the hands on the hip. Hawks got 2 receivers to the far side, 2 below us, 1 back. They're going to give it to the 1 back. He steps inside the A-gap and continues inside the 10.
He's driving.
And that is Q Hill inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line.
Great running by Mr. Q. Bulldozing his way.
Exactly 2 minutes to go as the Jaguar got everybody running around. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. Q Hill does, and he slips out of number 7 tackle, gets it down to the 1-yard line.
And that's going to definitely be against the Pope John Paul because they had players running off the field, and Mr. Baker being aware of that, and he snaps it while Pope John Paul has too many people on the field.
1 minute and 43 seconds. Clock still running. Hawks at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be a high snap, but give it to Q Hill, pulled down in the backfield by a couple of Jaguars. That's number 24, Strain, Mikey Strain, along with number 5, Guidry. Hawks got it 2nd down and goal, 3rd down and goal from the 1.
1:10 remaining in the game. The Hawks are leading 26-7.
And another snap, and this time Baker gonna keep it, and he's gonna run himself to the end zone.
Touchdown, A.J. Baker.
Touchdown, Antoine Baker, senior. As the Hawks going to try to kick it through the uprights. And the kick is no good. So with 59 seconds to go in the contest, Hawks 32, the Jaguars 7.
A great win tonight by our Hawks. Our seniors get to leave here with a win on a senior night as we celebrate our senior football players, our senior cheerleaders, and our amazing band members.
And we still got a playoff sitting down at the 10-yard line, nursing an injury. So we're going to have a few minutes here to play this 59 seconds. That's number 3, Piscata, Cody Piscata. Looks like they're looking at his knee.
Yes, hopefully that young man is okay.
Hey, Fagan. Put my mic together.
Yeah, I got you.
Willow prepare to kick it off to the Jaguars as we try to play this last minute of this contest here. And it's going to come down to a Jaguar at the 9-yard line, and he gets out of a tackle on the first side, come back this way, and finally knocked down in there by a Hawk. That's number 25, Xavier Gordon. So after that kickoff, we got 50 seconds to go. Time enough maybe for 3 plays for the Jaguar, but it's not enough time to make up 25 points. What you think, Coach?
Yeah, I think this one is definitely in our favor tonight. Hawks did a great job all around on defense and offense to secure their spot in the playoffs.
As the Jaguars finally breaks the huddle. Look like the Hawks got a lot of players on the field. And they're going to kneel it and let the clock run out. They're going to kneel it one more time. We had 46 seconds. .31 seconds and counting. The next snap, that's going to be it. As the Hawks already lining up at the midfield stripe to congratulate the Jaguars as the Hawks team leave the field. The Jaguar team leave the field. We got 17 seconds to go.
It's a good win.
It's a good win for the Hawks as they go into the next round of the playoff. We'll know Sunday on who we're going to be playing. That should be out at 11 o'clock Sunday morning. And the Hawks come in here after losing a game to North Lake Christian a week ago, came back and bounced back. And the Hawks on the front end of the score, 32 for the Hawks, 7 for Pope John Paul. We'll see you down on the field.
Hold on one second.
Oh, I got it.
I need the feed over here, man.
Hey, tell me with the St. Helena Hawks, they got the whole team here. Here tonight, Coach, tell us what you saw here tonight from your ball.
Well, I'll tell you this. If we look at last week, we had some mistakes that we made that we had to learn from. And we did pretty good for the most part, but then it started to creep up at the end. We had like 3 personal fouls that we can't have. I'm teaching my guys that no matter what happened, we can't respond. We have to make sure that we understand it, what we're trying to do the program. So that's what I will be stressing out to our guys. Again, we'll take the win. They was a salty team. They fought for 4 quarters. But I'm proud of my guys. Senior night, the city showed out. We got the dub, man. Now we're looking forward to the playoffs.
Well, Coach, do you have any favorite that you like to play in the playoffs?
I'm trying to bust all of them up. There ain't about no favorites. I mean, we can control the power play of safeties in the third. We do know we get in the ball, we got to go on the road. So we trying to mess up somebody's whole night.
Well, Coach, this is your first full year at the Hawks. Tell us how you feel at this moment right now.
I just love the kids, man. Just love the kids. I'm happy for them. I would say that, after last week, to kind of just back. And again, understanding that our biggest opponent is not going to be on the other side of the field, it's going to be us. So we're just going to keep working on us. I'm so proud of these guys from my freshman up to our senior class. I'm real proud of this guy stepping up. As you know, we lost a quarterback last week. Big Baker stepped in, improvising, doing things like that. We started kind of slow, but then as the game started, O-line started to play like they know to play. I tried to get Q in that end zone, man. I was just pushing him in there. And it was just good to see them guys fight, man. I'm real proud of some of my guys. I can keep on and on. Shout out to Mark, he's done. What he is, it was great to see Baylor Lee. This is a kid that I had to sit and watch for the most of the year, and he's making the most of his reps. But enough of that talking, man. We got a creed that we do. As a matter of fact, we'll share with you guys, and it's real simple. This is what we believe. Greatness is us. Because God will. Hands up.
Well, guys, you heard it. That was the coach with his ball clean. We'll see you next week. Maybe for South. This is Smoke for Ghost Sports TV. We'll see you next week.
All the way live.